Details and the menu. Jay-Z and Beyonce are getting on my level.
Because let me tell you something. I sleep every day, like twice a week I sleep 12 hours, okay? I do. And then I lay on the couch and I watch Oprah, and I might go out and get my nails done. Look, I have a perfect 10.
Before Wendy Williams would build her syndicated talk show, The Wendy Williams Show, delighting fans with her interviews and hot topic segments.
Jessica Simpson tied the knot. I've got the juicy details and the menu. Jay-Z and Beyonce are getting on my last nerve.
Before she would make her husband Kevin Hunter her manager, author several books, accumulate an estimated net worth of $60 million, and even expand into YouTube.
Hi, YouTubing. Thanks for getting our YouTube channel to over 1 million subscribers.
Before she would tear up on her show several times over issues like Chris Brown's alleged drug problems and her own relationship with her son.
My son doesn't like me anymore. You know how it is. I know what it is. I don't have my period. He's all into his father. You know how 13-year-olds are. I was the same way when I was 13, but it is breaking my heart.
If you don't know, worked at Hot 97 6 years ago when it was dance music, and I did overnights, midnight to 5:30. Then I blew up and kissed, and now I'm back at Hot, and I'm loving it.
Wendy Joan Williams was born on July 18th, 1964. She grew up in the Wayside section of Ocean Township, a suburb of Asbury Park, New Jersey, the second to 3 children born to Thomas and Shirley Williams. You know? She attended Ocean Township High School, graduating in 1982. From there, she moved out to Boston, where she attended Northeastern University studying communication.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't think any of us really need college, to do what we're doing. But I did go to college for 4 years because I heard the parties were great, and they were.
Anyway, Wendy developed her gift for the gab at Northeastern as a DJ for the school's radio station, WRBB. After graduating, she began her career in radio with a job at WVIS in the Virgin Islands. A couple years later, in 1989, she scored a job in New York as a substitute disc jockey for an urban contemporary station known as WRKS. Within a year, she got promoted to host of the afternoon drive time shift, and she nailed it. She was getting so much buzz that she even appeared as herself in an episode of Martin.
And Wendy Williams, Kiss FM, New York City.
There you are. Go right in and enjoy.
Okay, we'll do. Okay, man.
It's been almost 15 years since I smoked last from a crack pipe.
Addict. I'd work from 3 in the afternoon until 7 at night, get off and party until 7 in the morning, then sleep until 2, go to the radio station and do it all over again.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Stop hating on me because you sucked Big's dick and he didn't want nothing to do with yo ass after that.
It's a perfect position to fit on your tongue so after you finish the meat, you...
Wendy didn't confirm or deny the rumor, but honestly, this doesn't seem like much of an insult. I mean, if she hooked up with one of the best MCs of all time, that's probably to her credit. I wish someone would start a rumor about me hooking up with Lauryn Hill. But just in case that rumor does take off, let me say now that I can neither confirm or deny that I had a brief fling with Lauryn Hill in September of 1998. Just after the miseducation of Lauryn Hill was in its second week on the Billboard Hot 100, I was about 12 years old at the time. So it'd be really weird if it did happen. Then again, maybe it did. I refuse to comment on that completely unfounded rumor.
You know, when you come home, what I have waiting for you, if you do what I tell you to.
Another dude Wendy hooked up with while she was working as a radio DJ was her first husband, who she refers to by the pseudonym Robert Morris III in her autobiography. Robert was a big guy standing at 6'3" and 300 pounds, and he had graying hair and was well dressed. He worked in sales at her radio station. Wendy and Robert's flirtation turned serious and they got married, but it wouldn't last long. They got divorced after just 4 months. In 1994, MS Broadcasting bought her radio station and switched its programming to adult contemporary and moved Wendy to their other New York property, WQHT Hot 97. Despite the age difference, the relationship worked. Wendy credits him coming into her life as the reason she was able to quit doing coke. She was falling in love with him, so she decided to wean herself off the drug. Wendy and Kevin married on November 30th, 1997, but bad news was just around the corner. In 1998, Wendy was fired from Hot 97. Kevin became Wendy's agent and she got a new job in Philadelphia working at WUSL. Power 99 FM felt these issues on air as well as her prior struggles with addiction, and the station's ratings jumped to second place. This time she had a 2 to 6 p.m. time slot. One of the show's biggest moments was a provocative 2003 telephone interview with Whitney Houston.
Be spending Valentine's Day
With my husband.
I bet you all have wild circus sex, don't you?
Oh my God. Wendy, don't make me meet you outside.
Come on now, you're getting too deep.
Cole Spence. She alleged that Kevin demanded sex from her on several occasions and threatened and assaulted Wendy at work, creating a hostile work.
That rumor is pretty far off, but keep watching the television. I think.
Okay.
If all goes well.
What was the
£9.
National broadcast beginning in 2009, with BET picking up the cable rights and international distribution. The show has gone on to receive 4 Daytime Emmy nominations and has become the most popular BET show in the UK. And her YouTube channel boasts 1.2 million subscribers and 800,000 daily views. Now that show has had a number of scandals, and I wouldn't mind getting into more detail about all that.
Majority of her career chatting about the latest happenings in the entertainment world and beyond. After garnering attention on her highly successful WBLS radio show, she became one of the most popular TV hosts in all of daytime. Fans of the Wendy Williams show happily drink up all the hot tea she pours. But with all of the focus placed on the famous people she loves to rip into, many of her fans are unaware of the sadness that surrounds the talk show maven's private life. Behind the big attitude and even bigger wigs stands a woman who's been through many trials and tribulations. This is the tragic real-life story of Wendy Williams.
I've always had an ability to harness the lemonade in the middle of the sour lemons.
Fighting the shame. As a shock jock and one of the queens of daytime TV, Williams has made the nation thirsty for more of her juicy gossip.
Hello, this is the Hot Topic Show. It's what we do.
But sadly, she wasn't always living the dream, telling people, "My life before 21 sucked." As a young girl, she dealt with body image issues at school and at home. She told ABC News that her parents would criticize her, saying,
I had a very tortured childhood. My parents, they fat shamed me.
She told people that she went on her first diet when she was in the 1st grade, saying, "Tuna fish and mustard with yogurt on the side. Weight was a big thing for me to overcome."
I was tall and I was overweight, and I was reminded of that by my siblings and my parents every single day.
She finally grew to love her body, and with the family turmoil behind them, her parents are now her biggest fans. A functioning addict. For 10 years, Williams struggled with a drug addiction. She revealed to NPR's Tell Me More.
I mean, I wasn't addicted to alcohol or weed or pills or anything like that. I was addicted to cocaine.
In a later interview with ET, Williams defined herself as a, quote, functioning addict, admitting,
I lost over a decade of my life being hooked on cocaine.
With her addiction in the rearview mirror, the TV personality has found a way to give back through her own organization, the Hunter Foundation's Be Here campaign, which helps combat drug and substance abuse in various communities.
We want to create lasting solutions through legislation, support innovative treatments, and just get people well. It's a battle that can be won. Take it from me.
Struggling with pregnancy. Once she and her husband, Kevin Hunter, decided to start a family, Williams hit a painful roadblock. She told People, "There was a hiccup with a couple of miscarriages. Life is hard on us women."
21st century woman thinks she can do it all, but she can't. I know, because I'm one of those women.
She peeled back the layers surrounding her fertility struggles during an appearance on American Masters, revealing, "I fought tooth and nail to be a mother. I suffered several miscarriages, including 2 at 5 months. That's when you have the clothes already picked out and the nurseries already painted. They ask you, do you want a funeral or do you want the cremation?" Her dreams of becoming a mother finally came true when she conceived her son, Kevin Jr., in 2000. A painful discovery. What was supposed to be the most wonderful time in Williams' life turned to heartbreak, according to Vlad TV, when she overheard
A late night telephone call and some clandestine whispering.
all between her husband, Hunter, and his mistress, about a month after Williams gave birth to their son.
You know, I overheard some greasy talk from the next room. Well, who's he talking to? So, you know, I tipped and I crept and I heard what I heard, and I was like, wow, okay, so this is how it's going down.
She says everyone has since healed from the situation, and her parents still love Hunter. She also revealed how the affair strengthened their bond, but admitted,
And no, I'm not back to the girl that I was before him, because when you get stung like that, you never go back to who you were. Only a fool does.
a scary diagnosis. Viewers were shocked when Williams passed out during her show's annual Halloween special.
That was not a stunt. I'm overheated in my costume and I did pass out. But you know what? I'm a champ and I'm back.
But after taking a hiatus from shooting to tend to her health, Williams came clean about her real diagnosis.
You all, what I have Graves' disease and thyroid disease, and I was diagnosed 19 years ago.
She admitted to People that she had skipped a doctor's appointment to attend a business meeting, putting her health in danger. She said, "I love doing the show, but I love me more, so I'm going to take care of me so I can be there for them."